Hello. It is 6:04 p.m. on 5/12/25, and we are back for more LazyGreen. This time, the goal is to visit Bill and get back. Didn't do anything between episodes, but I do want to take rolling with us instead of stealthy, because we have a rival fight. The rival gets hard. I would say starting at Lavender Tower. That one is like weirdly hard for that point. But he's no slouch here. It's just that it's more manageable right now. I'm not super worried about early game. Like, it's difficult, but not unreasonable yet. I would say things start picking up once you get to Celadon, because I think the game assumes you're prepared for it, which is fair. Lots of sentries over here. But yeah. How's your day? Mine's been pretty relaxed. Nothing really going on. To be honest, I started this series today as of recording, and I really didn't plan to start anything at all, really. But there was some downtime in the day, so I figured better start now than never. Anyway, I guess I can... I'm putting this here so that I can't really back out of it, right? I want to finish this. See it to the end. Whether it's a win or a loss, I want to see it through, right? I have a pretty bad habit of just stopping locks when things start to get, to be a lot in the game. Like, I started this very series because I didn't want to continue in Platinum right now. Oh, Magnitude. Sweet. I don't know. Like, later in the game, if it becomes a little bit too much of, like, there's too much to lose. And there's more to be doing with, like, Evil Team's stuff coming back up. But for the most part, I think Fire and LazyGreen are pretty smooth sailing in terms of, like, they don't demand that much more of you by the end of the game. I don't know, I know locks are kind of meant to be more taxing versions of Pokemon, and for a while I couldn't. Like, for a while I was unable to enjoy Pokemon casually again, and to some extent I still can't. I just tried to use more creative teams, like starting with different starters, or just doing different restrictions. Does anyone else have that kind of issue of just like, you know too much about the game now, that it makes it kind of harder to fully enjoy it? You kind of are like, oh, my poison type's in, and there's a Leafeon that just uses Sword Stance. There's no way it doesn't use Bulldoze, so I'll switch into my Charizard and get double-edged and die. Right? Like... Anyway. It's time for Slug. He's fine. I would say there's only one thing to trip you up in this fight. Anyway, Rock Throw. Rolling, please hit. I'm begging you, just hit, thank you. Thank you, Rolling. This Charmander does know Metal Claw, which is a bit scary, but I think it'll be fine. Not as fine as I thought. Okay. But Magnitude should kill, surely. Surely. There we go. I will switch to Crash for this. Sure. Okay. Rabbit, come on in. I underestimated the rat. I'll be honest. My bad. Okay, stop hitting Hyper Fang. Like, jeez. That can flinch. Okay, I didn't know your game, rat. I didn't expect the first death to be now. Yeah, Secret Powder Appa is whatever. It could status you if it comes out earlier. Yeah, be quiet, Slug. Name checker. That's not really relevant here at all, ever. Crash, I didn't really expect that to happen at all. That's my bad. I really didn't think it would be an issue. I didn't think a crit would... I just didn't think a crit would happen in the first place. Thank you so much for all your help to get us here. Even if you didn't get to do as much during the Brock fight as you might think, you were invaluable in us getting to here at all. Thank you. Hey, with the current cap, I believe it's 20. I don't want to bring Launch up the path to Bill, because there's too many grass types. Although there's a lot of ground types. I will take Stealthy with us. Wait, I need to heal. Well, I didn't expect that to be occurring this early. That's kind of my bad for underestimating him. I'll take it. That's my bad. But I didn't want to go back in. We need to get through to Bill's house. But I don't lead it. You know what? Quick, you can lead. Because you'll get to evolve. Was it Crash that had the minus defense nature, or was it plus defense? I don't know. That was really sad. Like, I don't know, Crash was chilling. He wasn't doing that much overall, but he was helping when he needed to. So, didn't want to see him go like that. You know what, Cookhead? You can get Focus Energy over Tackle. I don't know, what's the most annoying death you've had in Unlock? My first, like, official, or, like, serious one was of Diamond. And I had a really, I can't even, it's been so long. But I had a Medicham, and they were amazing, like, throughout the entire game. I'm pretty sure my Monferno died early on. So they were my de facto fighting type, and they were great. And we were in Victory Road, and I clicked high jump kick on a Blissey. Do not click high jump kick on Blissey in Gen 4, because it does, if you miss, it does half of the target's HP to you. Yeah, we didn't make it out of there with Medicham still alive. Unfortunately. And look at that, quick evolved. No. Got one scary face. Yeah. I don't know. I want to be able to just chat about whatever I'm thinking about, but there's not really much to talk about today. I've kind of gotten through most of the stuff I would want to talk about in the first 2 episodes. So on the one hand, I want to be finding something to talk about, but I can't really think of any, which means I might not. I want to try and record this consistently. So we're gonna see what I do. Hey, can we stop, Pidgey? Like, rolling, come on now. I don't know. Geodude's cool. I don't know. I'm if I'm being honest, I'm just sick of seeing the Gen 1 quartet of trait evolutions. Like, what? You have them in Kanto, you have them in Johto, you have 3 of them in Hoenn, you have all of them in Sinnoh, you have... I don't think you have any in either Black and White or Black and White 2. Then you have all 4 in Kalos. And then past that, I don't know. You have all 4. I think you have at least 3 of them in Alola. It's just like, give me something else. Like, I think regional dexes are cool. Just give us something different. Like, give us Hitmons instead of Machamp or whatever. Give us Miss Magius instead of Gengar. Give us, I don't know, give us Chingling or Chimecho. Make Chimecho the only psychic type in the region. See how that goes. Like, I feel like there's room to do something different with the regional decks, and they just don't. Which is really unfortunate. Nice crit. Alright, Twin Needle. Nice, nice. Probably better than String Shot. Or Poison Sting, I mean. No Whirlwind. We are gonna get to Bill, from here to Bill and back today, or in this episode. But I don't think next episode's gonna be Misty. There's some errands we need to do, before that. Which will likely take an episode. Yeah, I don't want to get bulldozed or magnituded. I don't know. Right now, the boss, like, Misty's gonna be tricky, but I think in general the next hard boss is gonna be the first Giovanni fight, and that's gonna be that fight's gonna be tricky. If I'm being honest, that's where I expected our first death to occur. Rabbit's now at the level cap, and so is stalling. I don't think I want to go back to change team. I think I'm going to just try and get these guys to Bill. I feel like Nugget Bridge is interesting, but I kind of wish it was more interesting. Like, it just feels weird to just slap here. I mean, it's more levels for Misty, But I don't know, like, I feel like you could have done, like, I don't know, especially since it's now Gen 3, I feel like you could have had, like, 2 of these be double battles, you know? Something interesting. I don't know. I guess at this point, this is like a Nuzlocke and a review and also a theory crafting for if I made a hack. What a weird circumstance I found myself in. Yeah. I don't know, is there any areas in Pokemon you kind of wish were more fleshed out? Thinking of quick. Because, like, I feel like... yeah, I don't know. Nugget are just interesting. Because you get a nugget. Oh. This is... We can go to Blitz. Should be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. Where are you gonna land 4 crits on me? I didn't think so. I don't remember this guy being an issue, unlike the super nerd. That can intimidate, annoying. Yeah, I wish some of the rockets were more difficult in this. We can go rolling. Like, not all of them have to be stronger, but like, I'd make, let me think. I'd make the super nerd hard, which they did. I'd make this guy kind of hard. Like, not even hard, just like more interesting. Like, give him 6 Meowths that spam payday, right? That way it's just like, you can get a bunch of money, but also there's like more to him than basic grunt. I'd give the guy who steals Dig something. Like, make it so all his Pokemon only know Dig, or like all of them are capable of using Dig. Like, yeah, it would make it easier for any flying type, but like, it's something. I'd make the grunt outside of the Silphco head office right before Giovanni harder. I can't remember what he has in this off the top of my head, but I feel like he could be harder. That's not... So right here you can get a gift Charmander. There is another gift I'll be getting later, but not him, because I used a Charizard in a Y-Wedlock recently. Okay, what did I put up front? No, let's have Rabbit up front. My Route 24 encounter is going to be not a Pidgey. You know, I think something ROM hack should have, it doesn't apply here, but I know there's a lot of ROM hacks that now have a Hi Caterpie. Okay. There's lots of ROM hacks that now have like a built-in Nuzlocke mode, which is very handy. But I feel like it should have an automatic dupes clause feature, where it just eliminates duplicates from the pool. I think I'll name this Flutter. No reason to fight that guy. We can come over here to Route 25. Let's see what we get here. And our encounter is not a Weedle. So, I do have a built-in rule that I always abide by. BS clause. If an encounter goes because of, like, teleport or memento or some other stupid thing like whirlwind or roar, I simply re-encounter if it fails. Let's see. Goodbye, Abra. Run it back. Let's see what we get this time. Nothing. I'm pretty sure you get Bellsprout or Oddish here. So, guess we'll see when that occurs. I think Oddish would be more interesting right now. But, who knows? Bellsprout. Okay, that's fine. I guess Wiggle would work as a name. I don't know, I guess the theme is kind of devolving into like movement-related things and not ways to describe speed. But that's fine. There we go. Wiggle. Betcha. There. The next Stalin come out. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of Pokemon that I want the chance to use, but never really get it. You know, like I've wanted the chance to use Sunflora, but it's just actually bad example. I'm trying to think of an example. There's so many Pokemon out there that just are so specific and uncommon to use, like Purugly, right? Like what in Pearl and in like or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, like right before the 8th gym. Like, really? And it's like, why do you evolve so late? I mean, that why do you evolve so late applies to like half of the Unova decks. But like, I never want to use Bisharp or Mienfoo or Hydreigon unless the evolution is lowered or the highest level is like the final Elite Four cap allows for it, right? So it's just like, why? Why make it so late? Like, Hydreigon, I can understand. That's a crit, thanks. Right? Like, reasonably, if you want Getsus to be the only one who has it, then, yeah. Makes sense. It's just, why, right? Looking at Blitzman out. There's just so many Pokemon with little opportunity to use. I know, right? That's another good example. I mean, I think like all the pseudo legendaries, except for like Dratini and Johto, maybe, and Gible in Sinnoh. Like, I think those are the two exceptions. Like, all the other ones are pain to use in some way, shape, or form. What are some other examples of, like, Pokemon that are just really difficult to slot in a team? Like, whether it's because of, like, where you can get them, or how long it takes to evolve, or how much of an investment, right? It's just really hard to, like, you would have to use, like, eggs, like mystery eggs for wedlocks, in order to use some of them in a good way. I feel like Pokemon distribution is one of the more universal Pokemon game issues. Of just like, you can't get these or use these. I mean, like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are like the poster boys for this issue. But like, the other games are equally bad, right? Like, I mean, like, for all Platinum is worth, version exclusives kind of gut it to some extent. Like, you can't get Stunky, you can't get Glameow, you can't get Murkrow or Misdreavus. So, like, version exclusives are an issue in and of itself for distribution. But also, like, Black and White. Why are Vullaby and Rufflet so late? Why is Heatmore so late? Why is Durant so late? really doesn't give you the chance to like get to know them or whatever. Tackle. Right? Like, I can't really think of any other examples off the top of my head, but like, you know the type. And I don't know. I think trash locks, like Emerald Trash Lock or Wishy Washy White, are interesting because you get to use such unconventional Pokemon throughout the journey, right? But also there's, I don't know. Nuzlocks are fun, but at the same time, I wish there was less guaranteed encounters in games. I wish there was more variance to the playthroughs you can do. I mean, I guess that's where randomizers come in, but that's too unpredictable, in my opinion. Of just like the quality just varies. Like, yeah, you can. The Pokemon don't feel natural to where they are, and not in like a bees should be in forest. More like what this creature just doesn't fit well in this region, in this context, right? Like, what's a good example of like this region is just not made for you? Like, yeah, Chikorita doesn't fit in Johto very well, but it would be almost weird to like find it natural, like as a wild encounter in Fire Red Leaf Green randomizer, right? Like, why is Chikorita going great? I don't know. I think there's interesting ways for Pokemon to do things. Just with more Pokemon variety. Or like, I don't want a larger regional dex. I want like a, I don't know, 250 tops. But give us something different, right? Like, make Hypno one of the psychic types, or Mr. Mime, or Chimecho, or make Behem a good psychic type, right? Behem's so cool, but like it's just not where it feels like it should be. Like, what if Behem or LGM was the first psychic type you could get? Or like the second psychic type you could get in Unova? That'd be so cool. But it's not until like Celestial Tower, and what, you're not gonna get the guaranteed Litwick or whatever. I don't know. There's so much you could be doing. And we're at Bill. I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do after this series on here. I want to finish the series as the main goal. But past that, I don't know what I want to do exactly. I have some ideas, but I'm not really committed to any of them. SS ticket, hooray! And most of today's episode is almost gone. Also, how about me? None of these apply to me. But yeah, you can find May and Brendan chilling, giving you Emerald and Coliseum XD tutors, which is cool. We'll deal with that guy tomorrow or later. I don't know. I might record more today, but we'll deal with you later. We have a bit of a expedition to do next time. Yeah, what? No, don't want to talk to you again. We're gonna go see if I need to be mad. Naive. I've seen worse, I'll take it. Wiggle, calm. I've seen worse, I'll take it. I think between episodes I'm going to get these 4 up to level cap. Because I want to be able to do what I want. More or less. In the next couple sessions. And don't worry. I'll be training them just to the Route 4. So I'm not going to be fighting any trainers with them. And that'll be the end of the episode. So, bye.